Hey everybody, Crew Chief 01. I'd like to do a vid today on a new pistol I picked up, and the box here. I'm sure you can see it's a Sig Sauer. It's a gun I've been wanting for a while, and got back into town, pulled my trigger on it, and picked it up yesterday, and went to the range and tried it out. It's a 1911 22 long rifle. Pretty stoked on this gun. I've been wanting this one for a while, and like I said, picked it up yesterday, so I got to handle it a little while, and really didn't get to shoot it at all yesterday. So I got up early this morning and went to the range and had some fun with it, and was able to give a little bit better of a review right now on it. Like I said, this is a full-size 1911 frame in 22 long rifle, and I've been looking at this for a while. I've been looking at a few guns. I was looking at the Sig Mosquitoes, and the Colt makes a real nice gun also, and there's a few out there that are real nice, but this one I liked. It caught my eye, and the overall fit and finish is really what got me with this gun. It's really a tight gun. I mean, just it's beautiful. The fit in my hand, it's perfect for a full size. It's got some really nice features on it. It's got a skeletonized trigger, skeletonized hammer, 3-dot sights. They're like a yellowish green. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me get it up on there. I don't know if you can, but it's real nice. It's got a really nice grip safety on it with an extended beaver tail. It's got an arched mainspring housing on it. It's got some serrations on it there. It's got a clean front strap. No serrations at all or lines on the bottom of the trigger guard or under the dust cap. It's basically it's just basically a straight 1911. It's got some really nice custom hand grips on here. It's like a sandblasted, where they sandblasted the checkered finished off the walnut grips. I wasn't sure if I'd like it. Today I found out works really well. I had no problems with the gun wanting to slip or anything like that. It performed really well. Sig recommended using high velocity, so I took some Remington Vipers, which are a high velocity. No failures at all on those. And then I tried the other side of the spectrum. I went with the Winchester bulk pack. That didn't want to work. One failure after another. Failure to feed, stove piping, this and that. And then I switched over to the CCI Stingers, and no problems, not a failure at all. Really hot round. I mean, they really popped out of the end of this gun. I was impressed. Shot a pretty good flame, to be honest. And so I'll just stick with them. I'll be buying them in bulk. I wanted to see what I could get away with money-wise on the price of the shells, and it just didn't like the bulk pack. I was told not to even try the Federal, so I didn't try them. So I went with the Winchester, and like I said, it didn't make a difference in this gun. So I will be sticking with the faster rounds for sure. And I shot probably 250 plus rounds today, and out of the bulk pack, I'd say I shot 20, maybe 30 rounds, and maybe if I had 10 out of them that didn't fail, so that was a given right there. I just turned around and peeled them out and just started loading the hotter rounds in, and not a problem at all. It just cycled perfect, and it was really accurate. I was shooting at about 15 yards, and the groups were awesome. I was really impressed with the way the sights were set up, and I'm really happy with it. I mean, very happy with it. The gun cycled, performed perfectly. No problems that way. The only problems I seen was from the ammunition, and I pretty much went through that real quick and figured it out and got back into the right ammunition, and I didn't have a problem. So like I said, the gun is really a nice gun. Been looking for a while. This gun here was what they call the shooting kit. Came with two 10-round magazines, all metal. They're pretty hefty. Really like that. They perform flawlessly. They got great springs in them. Can't ask for anything more there. Came with the hard case and the usual stuff, the lock, and came with a wrench that I was kind of curious about, and did a little investigating. And the Sig has a threaded barrel on the end, so if you'd want to put a suppressor on it, it's already ready to go. All you need is an adapter, an extension, and then you can go ahead and you can put the suppressor on. I thought that was a pretty good deal for oh, it also has a mag cutout on it that you have to have the mag in to shoot it or to operate it at all. So that ain't a real big thing with me, because this ain't going to be no personal defense gun by far at all. It's just going to be for plinking and trying to save a little money on the ammunition. Like I said, I shot 250 rounds through this today, and then I got out a couple of 1911s and just cycled them just to make sure they worked, and it's all I wanted. I was looking at this gun for a while. Sig makes this in 3 finishes that I know of. Locally here, I've only seen it in 2, in this black pockerized version here, which is really nice, and a green, an OD green finish. And the OD green has triple checkered walnut grip, very good looking gun. And when I've been out of town, I went to a gun shop out of town, and I seen it. They had one in a desert tan and top and bottom, and with the checkered walnut grips, and that was a good looking gun also. When I went and got my gun yesterday, I was going to get the OD green, and I went ahead and picked one out, and they took one out of the safe. It was brand new, took it out of the package, covered in oil, so I kind of wiped it down a little bit the best I could. It didn't have no rags there, so I wasn't able to get all the oil off of it. It was pretty oily though, which no big deal. And got home and wiped her down, and I found a big scratch right on the top of the slide here, right on this edge here. And it was more of a dark mar into the OD green. So I called up the store. They had me bring it back. And they didn't even have these on the shelf. I guess they were hiding these out in back or whatever for, you know, friends or whatever. And talked to the manager, and he asked me what I wanted to do. I said, well, you know, I'd like to get a different one. And he brought this out, and he said they had only a couple of these in stock. They weren't even offering these out front, so I went ahead and I picked this up. And the finish is a lot. I like this finish a lot better than the OD green. It's just a personal preference. And I would have got this off the bat if that's what they would have had. But they were just showing the green. And it was a good looking gun. Don't get me wrong, it was a good looking gun, but I wanted the black, and I ended up with it. I really like these grips though, man. They're a custom, they call them a custom shop grip from Sig. And like I said, they're a walnut. They still got the shiny walnut accents, but the sandblasted texture on here was a little bit different. I really liked it. It has ambidextrous safeties on both sides. I'm going to have a quick mag in to work them, but yeah, they work real nice, real positive feel. And like I said, the fit and finish, this camera really sucks, but just to get it up close, I mean, the fit and finish is just really tight. I really like it. And like I said, for the money I paid, I mean, respectively, I've seen them around here for between $400 and $500, and I got mine for the lower, definitely on the lower end of the 4 mark. So I was pretty satisfied with that. You can get a GS&G, which is this gun is made by GS&G for Sig, and I don't think there is any tolerance differences between the two. But the place that I was shopping at didn't have the GS&G, so this is the only 1911 full size that they offered around here like this. And I kind of did the money thing back and forth of ordering one and FFL and transfer, and this still came out down on the cheaper end for me just to buy it locally than to get the GS&G. And I went online, I looked up both guns. They are the same gun. Technically they are the same gun. These are just made for Sig. And this thing weighs respectively 34 ounces with an empty mag. And everything's the same on them. Everything is almost just identical except for, okay, of course, the Sig Sauer name is not on the other gun, and a couple other markings, but they're basically the same gun. It's just I wasn't able to find one locally. So I went ahead and I got the Sig, and I'm happy. I probably spent, I think the GS&G is probably $30–40 cheaper from what I've seen. So, you know, it's what you can get and how you can get it. So I wasn't too worried about that. But I've been really interested in them for a while, and if anybody's thinking about getting a 22 and likes the 1911 full size, I'm just trying to save a couple bucks and extend my range time, and it don't cost me a fortune to sit there and shoot up 300 rounds of 45 all day. And like I said, I went today and shot 250 rounds through this and shot maybe 100 rounds through my others, and I was good to go. So it's a lot of fun, and the accuracy is there. I am so far putting my thumbs up on this gun, and if anybody's interested, I don't think you could do real bad by picking one of these up. Just stick with what Sig says, their information of they recommend the high velocity round, and maybe down the road when this gun gets broke in a little more, maybe I'll try some more bulk ammo, see if it will cycle. But for now, I've seen that the high velocity rounds is what it takes to cycle this gun properly, and I'm just going to stick with it. I'll just have to find bulk packs of the high velocity and go on from there. I do have a range vid that I will be tacking on to the end of this. Give you an example of how it was working on the high velocity rounds, and I will show some of the malfunction from the bulk pack, just to give you an idea. I mean, stove piping and stuff like that. So appreciate you all watching, and as always, later.
And Bobby's going out tonight, looking for trouble. Everybody likes to fight sometimes. Heading south on 41, straight for the action. Meeting the boys at the county line. He kicks it into overdrive, really puts that pedal down. Feels so good to be alive. He's had enough of being pushed around. And Bobby and the boys walk in, the heads start turning. They don't like no strangers in this place, no, no. Everybody's acting tough, and words get spoken, and so